I'm in the Porsche, yeah. Right. We'll ride this one out. Right. Let me put my St. Louis hat on. Yeah. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money gon' getter. Don't matter how I look because the money gon' get her. I'm the same little nigga, a U City nigga, a half a order fried rice, St. Paul nigga. I'm a emos eating nigga, a White Castle nigga, a dice shooting, got my no space playing nigga. All my north side niggas, my east side niggas, my west side, south side, 305 niggas. I keep St. Louis on my back, St. Louis on my hat, St. Louis on my tat. So how real is that? I got a St. Louis address, St. Louis assets, St. Louis clubbing where the St. Louis asset, St. Louis ways in my St. Louis J's, called a St. Louis case in my St. Louis days. Now I'm international, St. Louis with a St. Louis swag, getting St. Louis paid. See, I'm a St. Louis nigga, a money gon' get her.
Yeah, we back up in this motherfucker one more again. Throw your H's up, baby. Hills Dub representative, STL representative. Yeah, STL representative. Even though we don't want to tell y'all motherfuckers, we from the STL and we represent this shit from my hood to your hood. Y'all niggas ain't cut from my cloth. They stop making my fabric. Ho ass niggas. This is week 9 of the motherfucking Thursday morning pre-cap brought to you from me, you, yours. This nigga over here eating and unprepared. This is the supposed talent, Roy from the Rankins crew, aka Team Commish.
Duval. Duval.
I hate you and all things are about you. This is the way you want to start off the goddamn show. This shit is ridiculous. Listen, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get this shit going because I'm not finna spend all night with this nigga. We finna jump into our sponsors. We got Big L DJ services going in, going out. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, funerals, whatever you got going on. DJ Big L services got you handled. Next up, you got Jenkins Lawn Services. All your lawn service needs, holler at Jenkins, Charles Jenkins at Charles Jenkins Lawn Services. Next up, you got 5026 on Broadway, owned and operated by our very own El Patron. Shout out to El Patron, my guy, your guy. God let him for all your liquor needs. Last but not least, you have BC Plumbers, owned and operated by the homie Anthony Clark, a.k.a. Lil Petey.
Fuck Lil Petey.
Any specials this week?
Nope. Lil Petey, just fuck Lil Petey.
Just fuck Lil Petey. I'm sorry, Lil Petey, we got to deal with this shit every week, but we know what it is. And that shit he pulled last week about the Hills. What was the biggest Big Daddy in Hills? Whatever the fuck that was. Hey man,
he said he wanted to be called the King of 6'8". That's what he said. He said, "Hey man, call me King of 6'8". That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted.
I didn't know that shit was coming, but hell, the shit was funny as hell to me. Before we jump into these games, let's get into these rankings. We got out that South, Chibo Burgers 6-2 out in that first place. Then you got in that West, 5-3 Hurricane Walkers out that North. You got the People's Champ 5-3. And Cheese, the motherfucking Don, no more Mr. 5-9, no more Mr. 7-7, out there with a 6-2 record, out there in that East.
I called that.
Yeah, you did. Going from top to
Don.
You said he was going 10-2. You called
10-2.
All right, so going from top to bottom, 1 through 8, Chibo Burgers in first place, Cheese the Don out there in second place. Rocking that East number 2 like we always do. Number 3, you got Hurricane Walker out in that fourth place, People's motherfucking Champ. Then you got World Boss, the Ass Kickers, U City Lions, and Team Commish rocking a 1-game winning streak. Chibo Burgers got a 4-game winning streak. Cheese the Don, 4-game winning streak. The Champ, Hurricane Walker's on a 3-game motherfucking skid. People's Champ, 1 game. World Boss, shout out to the motherfucking World Boss on a big 6-game winning streak, and the Ass Kickers on a 4-game. U City Lions on a 4-game. Team Commish, 1 game. Sad.
Team Commish leads the league in scoring, and it ain't even close.
It really ain't. We go. Team Commish is first in score with 1,976 huge motherfucking points, and right behind him is the world boss, 48 points behind. And after that, you got the ass kickers. They 100 plus behind. What 163 behind the first place. Then you got U City Lions, Hurricane Walker, the Gronk, and Chibo Burgers. The number 1 team in all the land is 8th in score. I want to ask you a quick question. Who you think right now, going into week 9, has the hardest strength of schedule? Snap judge. Just give me something. Who you think?
Team Commish.
You think Team Commish? What if I told you that Team Commish is 1, 2, 3? Third.
You're looking at it right. Are you sure?
I'm positive. Strength of schedule points against 1753 for Team Commish. So you're wrong.
Well, we had Gronk. He had Scatbo went down Sunday, and it
But
really
Gronk
just
actually has the hardest strength of schedule. Then El
because
Patron.
he played me. That's why. Who did he just get through playing? Team of the week, right?
Don't do that.
Did he just got through playing the team of the week?
Yeah.
Who had the hardest schedule last week?
Me.
And now
you got bypassed by 2. Anyway,
listen, man. Let me finish. The Gronk lost Scatbo. It really hurt his whole team around. They couldn't get their scoring up this weekend. Gronk, Scatbo was Gronk's team MVP. He breathed life into that team. It was a tough loss, but they did a media trade. They got a bounce back week, and they planning to step their game up this week against who they play this week?
They play
the Lions, I think.
Lions, and we're gonna get into that. But speaking of Gronk got a trade offer from shout out to the chat room. If you're not in the chat room, you really need to get in there and you get all your info. Word on the street is the World Loss was trying to get Luke McCaffrey for a third from the Gronk. Only to find out that somebody went backdoor and offered a second.
Who went backdoor?
I don't know.
You know exactly who went.
Oh, that was the ass kickers that went backdoor and offered a second. And I'll tell you exactly what I told the Gronk. I said, word on the street is you peddling Luke McCaffrey for a second. I'll take that deal. Next thing I know, the World Loss come back in the room with some sand in his vagina. What do you think about both? What do you think about both offers?
I don't think Luke McCaffrey's worth a second round. I don't think Luke McCaffrey's worth trading for. If I was Gronk, I'd have took that second and ran with it because Luke McCaffrey is not that good. I don't know why y'all try to make Luke McCaffrey be something he's not. Let me go look at Luke McCaffrey's stats. I mean, the dude is not. He's not that good.
McCaffrey stats. Luke is probably getting 9-10 points a game.
Yeah, like his last 4 games been single digits. I mean, he got more single digits. He got 2 double-digit games out of 8. Like what? Well, a second, you gonna give up a second round for that? That's bad business. To be honest with you, it's terrible, GM. And I don't. Maybe you just want to cut off
World Boss,
but it's looming. I don't care if McLaurin is hurt. McLaurin been hurt all year, and Luke McCaffrey still ain't done shit.
True.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
We had a discussion in the group. Again, shout out to the group about this week's game of the week, and I think personally we should have 2. I did like the cup for Mark Andrews trade that the Gronk and
Chiefs of
Chief
Don
Don
made.
did.
I think that was a win-win for both.
Yeah.
Neither one of those guys are great, but Gronk needed a wide receiver. He had too many tight ends. Chiefs needed a tight end. Probably had too many wide receivers. So I thought that was a win-win trade for those two.
Yeah, I agree. So listen, game of the week: Chibo Burgers and Hurricane Walker. And what was your second one?
That was my first one. That
That was
was
the
my
first.
only one. I mean, it's some close games in there, but the
El
game of the
Patron and
week,
World Boss. I'm
I
gonna
don't think
start with
that's.
the truth, huh?
I don't think that.
I like it because shit, it's close. Those are the two closest that we have
Yeah,
as
but
far as projections go.
this one, when you say game of the week, it got to mean something. And I think Hurricane Walker versus Chibo Burgers means something.
Yeah,
El Patron versus I don't think the league is like, oh, what's gonna happen between El Patron and
that league might not, but I am.
World
I'm
Boss?
gonna, I'm
That's
gonna be, I'm
because
gonna be real with it.
you don't like World Boss.
Me and World Boss again, aren't they? And again, shout out to the chat room. If you're not in, you need to get in there. We take crazy pot shots and personal shots here and there, but the show ain't for that. The show is for the people. It's a professional show, but it's not that I have a mutual respect for the World Boss. He's like the Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote, Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny. You know, we arch enemies, but we got a mutual respect for one another. But let's go ahead and jump into Chibo Burgers and Hurricane Walk. We're going to take our time with this because this is a real game of the week. This is first in that South, number one team in all the land going up against Hurricane Walker, the number three team, all the land. Both first in their division. Chibo Burgers is 6-2. Hurricane Walker 5-3. Both projected to hit what? 237.5. This is 100% close as it gets. The only thing saving Hurricane Walker is that home field advantage to get him to that 237. Josh Allen, Jamar Gibbs, James Cook, 23, 21, and 18. JSN, Rashee Rice, welcome back. And Drake London, 26, 19, and 19. This is the closest game that we've had all season, and this means a whole lot. These are two first place teams in a division. Both projected to hit 237.5. Stroud ain't been having a great year. Allen has. Gibbs having a great year. Henderson not. Nico Collins questionable, but on his return. BTJ. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over to you because I want to hear your take on it. So this you.
I think Stroud has came on late. Right now, he's almost a top 12 quarterback. He's came on late. He had a slow start, but he's came on late. I like Chivo Burgers lineup up and down, except for his running back situation. Henderson is listen, the Patriots came out today and said they looking to make a move for a running back. That's almost like a slap in the face to Henderson. But I do like I like to call him the Fab Five.
Okay.
JSN, Jefferson, Rashee Rice,
great trade,
and Nico Collins.
Okay.
Low key, Rashee Rice has averaged 25 points since he came back. Jefferson is a B. Jefferson's having a bad year, but his bad year is still a great year for everybody else. I mean, he's still on pace to get like 1,400 yards. Only problem is he just ain't getting a touchdown. That's where the bad year comes. He ain't getting a touchdown. But yards wise, he's 1,500 yards, and we saying he
Detroit
having a bad
defense
year.
ain't no punk.
Hey, he's Justin Jefferson. He's not stoppable. Okay, so Justin Jefferson. I don't care who they like. You can give me the Denver defense. You're not stopping Justin Jefferson. JSN. I think he's averaging like 25 points a game, 24.9. He's the man. Drake London. He's part of the Fab Five. I think I don't know if I mentioned him, but he's part of the Fab Five. Chibo's got 5 great wide receivers, but But London, they kind of shaky this year. Him and Penix, they've been kind of shaky. But London, when they own London and Penix, are they're a really good combo. And we go to the other side. You got Allen and Cook. Both of these cats is crazy, especially Cook. Gibbs, always a threat to go off. That's those his killers. Warren, the tight end he auto drafted, is money. He is a solid player who every week just solid. Now where he could get in some trouble, BTJ hasn't played great. Roma Dunze, Roma Dunze's been good, but he had a few down weeks, so you never know with him. And but for the most part, he's been pretty good this year. But he has had 2 weeks ago, he had 2 back-to-back 5-point single digit games. But outside of that, he's been money every other week. So Roma Dunze is a bucket, I think. He just had 2 down weeks. But Wan'Dale Robinson and that Giants offense and Deebo Samuel, he's going up against Seattle. Deebo, he's up and down, but that's because of the injuries and this and that. So Walker has some
guess who's Bizak?
Landmine.
Take a wild guess.
Alex Van Ginkel. Andrew Van
Ginkel
he
is
finally
back,
had full practice. So, and I'll say this: when he plays, he is a money maker. Yeah, he a money maker at defensive end. The way they use him, he seems to always make plays, get turnovers, this, that, and the third. This is a juggernaut fight with both teams pretty much at their best. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if anybody, don't make it through the week. But I think everybody's going to play, and it's a 50-50 game. I like Chibo Burgers. I think Hurricane Walker is reeling, and I think he goes down 0-3 to the South. Chibo Burgers pulls it out and goes to 7-2.
You know what's going to make this game amazing? We'll know pretty much 90% of the outcome when we record Sunday night, because Chibo will be completely done. Walker got a couple of cats going on that Sunday night game. Now, I want to ask you, though, both of these teams have been down in their score. Down a lot. Does that show any concern?
I think that Chibo, I think his landmine is running back, but that's only one slot. But Henderson, I wouldn't. If he get over 6, I'd be like, "Whoa, that's a good game." But everything else, Chibo's been money. And then when I look over, if I'm looking at Hurricane Walker, I'm expecting everybody to score. I don't expect Cook to go off against the Chiefs, so that could be a good one in Chivo's favor. But where I'd be, and
I don't even see a whole lot of notable buys.
Wan'Dale Robinson and Deebo Samuels. I think that's where Chibo should be looking to get an advantage. Hopefully, if I'm on Chibo's side, I'm thinking Wan'Dale and Deebo is where my guys are going to outscore him.
I don't see Wan'Dale having a great game against San Francisco, but I do see Deebo having a decent to good game against Seattle.
I don't know.
But Seattle got see, you picked the Burgers.
Seattle got a really good defense. I got Chibo Burgers winning.
Damn. This is a tough one, people. Because everybody has a really decent matchup. CJ Stroud against that Denver defense, I don't think it's going to work well. I could be biased because I got the Denver defense, but they are still the number one defense in all the land. Josh Allen he can do some work against KC. KC and Buffalo, they always have themselves a shootout. And Josh Allen's going to be ready for that motherfucking shootout. Now, the question is, does James Cook participate in said shootout? I think Cook going to get his money, but I don't think Cook going to get you that 22. I think Cook going to get you about 15 to 18. My opinion. He probably going to rush one in, but they're not going to rush. This is going to be a shootout. Josh Allen and Mahomes always go out there and have them a crazy shootout. Warren gonna get his money against Pittsburgh. This is gonna be a good one. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna punk out y'all. This is too close to call. This is too close to the
I'm going Chivo Burgers just off the strength of this losing streak that Walker's had, and he's playing the South.
Yeah,
Chivo
yeah.
Burgers with the win.
Hey, Walker is going on. He on a 3-game skid.
The South has made it a point of emphasis to humble Hurricane Walker.
Yeah, Mr. Set it and forget it. I'm gonna go on the opposite end. I'm gonna go Walker gonna pull it out. Only because I like the matchups better. I just do. Yeah, because Jefferson against Detroit, Stroud against Denver, Henderson against Atlanta, and Henderson ain't been having a good year. Henderson is in the starting lineup. That is your running back, and you said he has running back problems, but less than 8 points a game against an Atlanta defense that just beat the shit out of 49ers and held what was that, Christian McCaffrey to what, 44 yards or some shit like that. We gonna see. I like the Walkers because I like they match up. So that's South and that West. We're gonna go with the South and West. We're gonna jump into this World Boss at El Patron. Mr. World Boss 6-2, second in that South, second in scoring, going up against El Patron 3-5, third in that West. 216 for the World Boss, 218 for El Patron, who has some good significant wins this year. You got the El Patron win. Didn't he beat somebody ass last week? No, he lost to the U City Lions by 8 points on a Monday Night Miracle for the U City Lions jinx that doesn't exist. Jonathan Taylor, 25. Penix, 17. Marvin Harrison Jr. and his midget for a quarterback will get you 13-14. Bijan Robinson did not have a good week last week. 22. 22 from Daniels and Trey McBride, who he traded back after calling Little Larry stupid, getting you 20 points. This is going to be decent because World Boss doesn't need this win. World Boss has like a 90. I think Chivo has a 94% chance to make the playoffs. World Boss in the second division has a 96% chance to make the playoffs. World Boss does not need this win, but it will be a blow to his ego if he were to lose to El Patron. El Patron got an axe to grind with the South, mainly Brian, because we feel he blames Brian for stealing the Super Bowl and stealing the game last week. I talk to him all the time. You do too. Jaden Daniels back going up against Seattle. He gonna get his money. Penix questionable against New England. Jonathan Taylor against Pittsburgh always gonna get their money. Bijan New England, he gonna get his money. This is a tight one, but as much as I want to go and keep it home team with El Patron for the show of professionalism and all being unbiased and fair and balanced, I got to go with the World Boss with the edge. But if El Patron pulled it out, I wouldn't be surprised.
I got World Boss winning this. World Boss is second in the league in scoring. Even with all the injuries, he seems to usually hit his projections or higher, which is the exact opposite of what El Patron does. It seems like every week, El Patron has about a 220 projection, and he usually comes in at about 200. And for whatever reason, somebody don't step up.
Last week.
Yeah, for whatever reason, somebody don't step up. I do like Oronde Gaston, OG2. I like him He's starting him and McBride. He does a little problem because he's got to start Chris Moore and Jimmy Horn Jr. So if he don't, well, neither one of them has a great projection. So if he get anything over their projection, that's one in his favor. But I don't think neither one of them are gonna hit their projection. And Jimmy Horn's projection is a 3, and Chris Moore's projection is a 6. So
World Boss has scored under 200 this year. I think he hit like a 188 once.
Yeah, he had a 188, but he
which
actually
is an anomaly.
won.
I can't act like
He
that's
won
something
that
that's
game.
regular.
Yeah, he won that game. So even though it was under 200, he still pulled out a win. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go with World Boss. He's starting the Chargers defense against the Titans, and the Titans have been trash. I was surprised though.
Trash.
I know he got the Commanders head coach, and he's in love with that quote unquote stack. But he dropped the Chargers head coach. The Chargers head coach is going up against the Titans, and just for the points, I think I would have started the Chargers head coach. I'm sure everybody, well, not everybody, but people who need a head coach is probably bidding on that for tomorrow.
Right.
I'm sure you probably put in the bid. Didn't put in the bid?
No.
I might put in the bid myself.
I didn't put in the bid. I thought about it, but I'm cool with the Packers head coach. We're gonna get to my squad in a second.
So yeah, that's out there. But yeah, I got World Boss winning this game. But I don't think he's gonna win by much. I still think it's gonna be a close game. It's just El Patron doesn't hit his projection number as often as I would like. He's good on paper, but once the game starts, he'll be around 200.
216, 218. Separated by 1.6 points. It's gonna be a tight one, y'all. And definitely
And I also think World Boss does need this game. World Boss wants to win the division. World Boss wants to be team of the year. World Boss wants to dominate. He does not want to be losing any game. So to say he don't need this game, I don't think that's true. I think World Boss absolutely needs this game because there's no gimmies in the South. So once he get back into division play, even if he goes undefeated and only has 2 losses,
Chivo Burger still
he could lose all 3 games in the South. He could win all 3 games in the South. He could easily lose all 3. That's why I say when I talk about the South, even when I talk about my team commish, I always say when you're playing in the South, you could lose all 3 of those games. You can win all 3 of those games. Nobody cares about your record. That's just how competitive the South is.
Speaking of motherfuckers that don't care about their record, you got the 4th in the South Division, Team Commish at 4-4, also leading the league in scoring. Then you got the 1-7, 6-game losing streak, Missouri Kings projected to hit 114.
What you mean he don't care about his
scheduling
record?
Guys have shined on you. What I want to talk about, see, we watched the game last week. Missouri Kings, you did some shiesty shit. He told you, you should do it. I don't agree with the move. All I'm gonna say is go ahead and replace the motherfucker back. Cause you playing a motherfucker. At the end of the day, don't go crazy.
About?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Listen, last week, Chivo
Burger. Can I finish and I'll let you have it.
Go ahead.
All I'm saying is put him back. That's all I'm saying. But Chivo Burgers was giving you the blues on a game you was trying to lose. You was doing everything you could to lose, and Chivo was trying to fuck that up for you. So I get it. 1-7, St. Louis is on. Mr. Love is out there, and you want him, and I fucks with it. Team Commish 4-4 in the South. He's going to win this game because you are going to do any and everything you can to make sure that happens. You're not gonna make sure that he wins, but you're gonna damn sure make sure you lose. But I see what you're doing. Bucks with it. Team Commish, lucky you. You go to 5-4 easily and continue to try to make your way back up that South ladder. You are the 8th seed leading the league in scoring. So there you go.
Yeah, listen, this is still a big game for me. We still need to put up numbers. We need to score, not because we just want to lead the league and score.
He's already in the red.
Listen, it's still a big game for me. We need to.
Bullshit I be talking about, y'all.
Would you let me finish? Goodness gracious. Okay, so this is a big game for me. We still need to score our points. It's not about what Big Lawrence is trying to do. We're trying to score our points. There's nothing concrete. Even the teams that's in this league that's 3-5 are only one game out of the AC. So even, it gives me a one game cushion as long as I'm in front of them. So if I get in league play and I'm still scoring at a great, immaculate rate, but my opponent decides they want to my opponent decides they want to have an even better game, which has happened to me. But 3 out of the 4 losses where my opponents just went crazy, even though I was having a good game. Actually, 2 out of the 4. If we finish with the same record, especially that I haven't played outside of El Patron, who owns the head-to-head over me, if we finish with the same record, I should win that 8th spot. So, outside of El Patron, we don't play any teams in the East. So if me and you have finished with the same record, me and Hats, Sparks Bucks finished with the same record, I should, as long as I keep scoring, I should have the tiebreaker over you guys and win that 8th seed if it comes down to that.
The most interesting thing right now, if everything continues down the path that it goes, if it keeps you at the 8th seed and it keeps Chibo Burgers at the number 1 seed, that'll be Team Commish versus Chibo Burgers in round 1. And that is definitely...
That would be... well, we don't want that to happen because that means Chibo Burgers is the number 1 seed. And I didn't catch them. But if that happened, me and Chibo Burgers play each other week 14. So that means we would have back-to-back games, week 14, and then first round of the playoffs. Ooh. If that happened. And Team Commish has never beaten Chibo Burgers, the U-City Lions, or World Boss in the playoffs. I've never beat any. I think I'm 0-2 against the Lions. I'm 0-1 against Chibo Burgers, 0-1 against
World Boss.
World Boss. Lost in the epic battle World Boss last year in the semifinals.
Game.
Yeah. So
ooh, this is gonna be a week, y'all.
But I still feel that Team Commish is gonna run the tape. Still feel that Team Commish wants everybody's best game. Big Lawrence, give me your best game of what you got. Let's go to the other side real quick of Big Lawrence. Big Lawrence, I see you working. You put your best quarterback, Baker Mayfield, in. Last week you started Geno. Geno almost cost you the game. So this week You go and you put Baker Mayfield in. I see you working, big dog. I see you coming for me. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna bring, you bring your best. That's gonna bring the best out of us.
The same Baker that's gonna be on bye.
That's his best quarterback. If you start in the franchise, who you going with, Geno or Baker Mayfield?
Don't
If you start, it's a simple question. It's a simple question. If you start in the franchise, who you going with, Geno or Baker Mayfield? Just answer that question.
I'm going to answer your question because listen, people, this is when we be talking about the alley. When we talk about the alley, this is the alley. This is the alley that the motherfucker will make you go down. And I'm going to go ahead and go down this alley. Sir, back to you. If I'm starting a franchise, I'm going with Baker Mayfield. However, before you interject and retort, how many points is Baker going to get him this week?
The same as Geno got him last week. In an almost win.
But this, you ain't cheap. The first off, this is the shit I be talking about. You. How many points is Baker going to get him this week?
Geno got him 0, but his leadership as being the starting quarterback almost bought him a win.
Put the head coach back in, nigga. Just because this motherfucker over here on.
Listen, man, check this out.
The over under on this game, the line, because ESPN shows us the line too. I'm gonna show y'all one day the lines for the away teams. The over under on him is 142. 142.
The man he announced, and we got to give him his credit. He announced he is doing the tanking strategy. He announced that he wants the number 1 pick. And listen, you guys might not like the tanking strategy.
Mm-mm.
But you love to play against the teams that's doing a tanking strategy.
Not necessarily. I've lost 2 of them. Well, I don't give a fuck.
That's because
I really mean bring me your best. I really mean load up all of them spots. I said that. And I even made Brandon put in a cornerback 2 years ago. And I said, you got to put in that cornerback. And I lost because of that corner.
Anyway, this guy needs a superstar player. That's what he's going for. And it's just one player. One superstar player doesn't mean anything.
This is where I say I call bullshit because you flip flop and go back and forth. You tank for a motherfucker like Bijan did, but then you turn around. Yeah. One superstar don't make.
No, because Bijan is not. Bijan is not leading. Bijan is a stud. Bijan can have studs like games. But you can't take Bijan and put him on any team in this league and they become what world boss become. You can't do that. Now, also, Big Lawrence he got some talent on that team, but he don't have that killer, that stud that everybody be like, oh, we are like Gibbs and Cook and Allen. Those guys are the guys that you worry about when you playing Walker, because when they go off, it's like you could just feel the weight of the world coming down on you. Same with
this nigga still got Shakir in the line. I know he was pissed watching Shakir go off last week.
If Chivo Burgers was doing their job, he shouldn't have. Yeah, and had he left the Chiefs head coach in there, Chivo Burgers still would have won. It was just the way the games played out with them playing on Monday night. Sometimes you got to take precautions. Everything would have happened. If everything would have happened on a Sunday,
horrible advice.
We wouldn't even went there. But since they didn't play till Monday, you're like, listen, why chance it? You get in your car, and you put your seatbelt on. I mean, you're gonna have an accident. Don't mean you're gonna be in any trouble. But why'd you put your seatbelt on?
I don't wear my seatbelt.
Why do normal human beings put their seatbelt on?
To protect themselves.
Yeah, just in
against
case.
the unknown.
You never know, right?
You never know. Boom.
There you go.
You never.
You want to be prepared. You want to be prepared. So, listen, Big Lawrence, let them talk. It's worth it. It's not something. Listen, the tank, and I'll tell people all the time, it guarantees you one player, and it's just as much risk in tanking as the reward.
Yeah, because CEH went #1 overall.
I mean, listen, every #1 guy ain't gonna work out. Every time somebody picks somebody #1 doesn't mean. I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. ain't been the greatest. He been solid, but he ain't been the greatest. He ain't been life changing.
I'm just saying. But moving on, people. At the end of the day, Big Lawrence, you taking the whole way out. And I'm just gonna make it known.
No way. How you building this team? What tell me a better way for him to build this team.
Oh, outside of the all the other years where he sold his #1 pick.
Tell me a better way for him to build his team. So he should go back in the past. He should go back in the past.
Let his cousin take him to the Mosey Wozy.
So have you been taken to the Mosey Wozy?
I have.
Okay, so what's the better way? What's the better way for him to build his team?
I don't know. Everybody build their team different.
What's a better way for him?
Let the chips fly where they win. Let your nuts hang and do what they do. I've done it, and at the end of the day,
so you
that's
just
where I
stand. Just let the chips fall.
Yep.
Just let the chips fall.
That's always gonna be my thing.
That's about stupid as hell.
Shut your ass up.
You gotta take control of your shit. And this man taking control of his franchise and bringing in somebody good. He still got to pick somebody. He's wasting a year of players. See, that's another thing. You waste a year of players. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, I'm not.
It's not. No, it's just listen. He's got just as much risk as he's got reward. He's got to pick the right guy. He's got to hope that the guy that he wants goes to the right team. Because Marvin Harrison Jr. would be a whole lot better if he was with another quarterback.
Somewhere like the Colts,
Yeah, he'd be a whole lot better if he, like some of these guys, if they don't land with the right team, like Jerry Jeudy was a really good wide receiver. And then they head coach, he wants to fall in love with fucking Dylan Gabriel, who is trash. And now Jerry Jeudy looks like, he needs to either be traded or they need a new quarterback.
That's why you shipped his ass out of town?
I seen the opportunity.
That's why you shipped his ass out of town?
I seen the opportunity to get Michael Pittman, who I shipped out of town too. And you know why? He didn't have a quarterback. Now he's got a quarterback. We brought him back home.
It's funny. This is where I sit and I bring back some of your old statements. You just said Michael Pittman Jr. became valuable when he had a quarterback. But when I used to say Josh Downs didn't have a quarterback, you would tell me how great of a season he was having with the motherfucking quarterback that he had. Now, who is now benched behind another motherfucker that benched that nigga. So
listen, the numbers.
But now you're saying that Pittman is making numbers because he has finally, your words, I'm just using your words.
Yeah, he got a better quarterback.
He finally has a good quarterback. Why not the same argument for Downs?
Because Josh Downs and Pittman Jr. don't play the same position. Josh Downs is a slot guy, Mr. Gadget guy. He uses speed. Pittman is a outside X wide receiver who can do it all.
I cannot believe that I'm sitting up here having this debate with you, and you.
Do you watch the game?
The only thing that pisses me off. The only thing that pisses me off is that you know better. You know better.
You could try to make this a debate, but you could try to say this, that, and third. But when real time it was happening, was that quarterback that we said bad? Was he the best quarterback for Josh Downs then? Because we had already established Josh Downs had his best games when he was playing with Anthony Richardson. He wasn't having his best games with Flacco. He wasn't having his best games with any other quarterback they threw in there. He started having his best games with Richardson. So who wasn't having their best games with Richardson? Pittman. So
I'm ready to move on, my brother.
Yeah, because Josh Downs had his best games with Richardson the last few years.
I want to jump into this North versus East division. Now, I'm having a bit of trouble on where I want to start because there are 2 decent games and 2 trash games. I want to start with the 2 trash games.
So you want to start with Cheese the Don?
I am going to start with Cheese the Don. 6-2, first in that East division, projected to hit 213. Stafford a dub, Derrick Henry, who's been having an off year, 18 points, and Metcalf, who shined for him last week. Against the 4-4, who almost came that close to being tied in that first in that North division, sitting at 4-4, the New York City Matrix projected to hit a dismal, disgusting, horrible,
he said his lineup.
Shame yourself 137. He has not set his lineup, but I gotta go with what I got right now.
He'll set his lineup like he waited. He waited awfully late last week. I think the 1 o'clock games had started before he set his lineups, and then somehow he still got over 200.
He got 217, and he beat the shit out the New Northsiders.
I think the New.
You can make it about the New Northside. The nigga still scored 217.
No, I just think the New Northsiders is.
We'll talk about them when we get to that game.
All right, go ahead.
She's the Don. You called this, and you looked at the schedule. You had the foresight and the intuition to go out there and look beyond, and you called this shit. And I believe that she's the Don. Once the New York City Matrix sets their lineup, she's the Don goes down. They go down. They die in the street like a filthy dog, like a filthy animal. Somebody just come over and give them that Izzy dead kick just to make sure. At the end of the day, New York City motherfucking Matrix comes out there and they jump both feet into your motherfucking ass. Shout out to motherfucking Sid. Going that 5-4. You okay? You got a headache? You cool?
It amazes me that you come on this show every fucking week and you pick Sid, except for the 1 week he played you. Now, you looking at his shit, and you can clearly see.
I have a question, though. Was I right?
You looking at his shit, and you can
I picked Sid last week. Was I right?
Listen, man.
When I picked Sid to lose against me, was I right?
Listen. You looking at his fucking team with a 136 projection. Even if he set his shitty lineup, only thing he got on the bench is Jacoby Myers with 12 points, and he been having a shitty year. And everybody back in that Raiders offense, Jacoby Myers is ass. He probably could put the Lions defense in. That'll give him an extra bump. Now he at 150. And then that's it. Josh Winnington, Puka back. So Jordan Winnington is dead. Isaiah Likely, maybe, because he ain't got no tight end, so he'll throw Isaiah Likely in there. That's an extra 5 point. We're at 155 right now. That's it. That's fucking it.
Do you know when the last time?
And you sitting up here talking about he's gonna push his shit back. Anyway, Cheese a Dime, who's been making Cheese a Dime, his projection will go up once he just wakes up or whatever and decides he made the trade for Andrews, so he'll put Andrews in the starting lineup. So he'll go from a 213. The guy he got now is what, So he'll go to try about 220, 221. Listen,
Can I ask a question?
yeah.
When was the last time, off the top of your head, that Cheese the Don outscored New York City Matrix?
What?
When was the last time Cheese
2
the
weeks
Don?
ago.
2 weeks ago. So let's not act like Said can't outscore Cheese the Don.
Do you see said lineup?
You say this every week.
No, but do you see his lineup?
I do.
Who gonna score on said? Judkins is on a bye.
Yeah.
Mason Taylor's on a bye.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting Chris Rodriguez.
Yep.
He's worse than Bill fucking Crosby Merritt. You know what I'm saying? He's starting Jackson Dart against San Fran. His lineup, Myles Garrett, who got him 23 last week, and Zach Baum, who was the defensive player of the year in our league last year.
You want to hear me
Both
say
on
it?
the bye.
You want to hear me say it? You want to hear
Say
it?
what? Say what?
I was hating. I want to go ahead and get tied with Cheese the Don so I can take over first in the motherfucking East. I was hating. Do you want to hear? Is that what you want to hear?
You know how that's gonna happen.
Is that what you want to hear? Does that make you feel better? Is that the world you want to live in?
You know how you can do that? You know how you can do that?
Beat his ass back in division.
Keep winning. Are you a game behind and you got him on your schedule? So stop hating, asking Cedric, the New York City Matrix, to fucking beat somebody, and just keep winning your games. So when y'all go in division, y'all play each other what, week 12?
No, week 13.
Week 13. You play each other week 13. There you go. There you go. He should be week 13. He should be coming in 10-2.
Week
And
13.
if you
9-3, he got New North Side is week 12.
Yes.
Because I got
you should, and if
Lord
you
Hatch.
doing your job, you'll be 9-3. And then y'all will play each other, and y'all both be 1-1 head to head. If you win, and if your scoring's higher, guess who will be leading in the division? That's just how you, Mr. Yeah, I don't like to tank. I don't like to do this. Be a man. Stop asking Cedric to win battles for you. Said trash ass. Anyway, I do like DK. DK, I think, is a really good pickup for Sid.
Okay.
Good draft pick. Good Florida boy.
All right. So you got Sid losing.
Yeah, I mean,
Cheese the Don winning. You already
Cheese the
called
Don. This is a magical season for Cheese the Don.
it. Sure in the fuck is. And you know what it is? I'm finna fuck you up. Because I'm fair and balanced, people. Call it like it is. Cheese is having the same season I had last year.
No.
Call it what it is.
Why would you say?
Huh? Why would I say that?
Yeah.
Because he's getting great matchups, but not scoring a whole lot, but still getting great matchups. So it projects it. It's the same question. And you used to. The one thing I would say, this is the one time.
So you believe Cheese can finish fourth or better?
Yes. This is the one time that you actually was fair and balanced and you stayed out of it was when he was trying to clown me saying, do you really think you the number 2 team in all the league? Do you really think you the number 2 team? And I'm just like, the numbers is what it is. And all you could say was, the numbers is what they is. And that's the one time I know off the top of my head I could say you was 100% fair and balanced and didn't have an agenda.
I don't never have an agenda.
You always got a fucking
agenda. My agenda is to tell the truth. And that's basically saying that's what you're trying to say, that I was telling the truth.
I know you, nigga.
Wait a
I
minute.
know you.
You just said that the numbers is numbers. You can't do this. You tell the truth. And I didn't say nothing because it was the truth. So it seems like once the truth is told, I'm quiet.
Nah, son. Nah, son.
It's exactly what you said. Look, man, who got the agenda now?
I don't have no agenda. All
All
right,
right,
so
we
Cheese to Don, they go out there and they continue their winning ways. They go out 7-2, and New York City makes sure to go below 500 and go back to 4-5. Listen,
You think Cheese to Don could win Team of the Year?
no, not even close. But
What
Cheese
do
to
you mean?
Don,
If he 10-2,
not
what do you
team of the
mean?
year.
If he 10-2, if he 10-2 and he gets you, that's 11-3. The South could start beating up on each other, ping ponging each other. I beat Chivo, Chivo beat
Lennox,
Brian beat
Brian beat
Lennox,
Lennox, yeah.
Lennox beat me, and we could ping pong each other, and Cheese could slide right into that number one overall seed.
That would be amazing. And not only would it be amazing, it would be big shit for Cheese to Don.
Team of the
Cheese to
year.
Don
You
has
never won
been,
a team of the year.
huh?
You never won team of the year.
Nope, but I had my best season was 11-3, and I was
That wasn't team
ousted
of the year.
by a 12-2 team commish.
13-1. Don't
13-1. Sorry, I was ousted. But my best season, regular season, is 11-3.
to
But
get a
the
team of the
highlight of
year
that
under your
season,
belt though.
huh?
If Cheese got a team of the year under his, that's a
Woo!
major. That's one of the major
It
accomplishments.
is. That is one of the best, and it's possible. But he can't keep scoring like he's been scoring and go back in the division because Hatch is going to be gunning for him. Of course, I'm going to be gunning for him. So we'll see.
Let's go to Hats right now.
We
Let's
finna
go
go
to
to
Sparks
Hats.
because Sparks Bucks ain't week one,
That
week
nigga is
two.
on a 4-game skid.
He
He's gonna
ain't.
jump into that shit
He
last
is
week and
trash.
on this show. What was it? 5 days ago? 4 days ago?
Yeah.
4 days ago. He sat right here down there and said how Bucky Irvin was going to, I'm not Bucky Irvin, Bill. Bill was going to go out there and do his motherfucking thing. Worthy was going to go out there and do his motherfucking thing. Sparks Bucks, fourth in that East, lost by a grand total of 4 points. 4 points.
Why did he lose? Why did he lose?
Because Bill didn't show up. Because Worthy didn't show up. Just call it like it is.
Or because maybe he was in the chat room listening to somebody say, "You crazy if you run Tua out there again. If you run Tua out there again, that's over." Now, had he ran Tua, had he not said, "You know what, that makes sense," and picked up Huntley and just said, "You know what, I'm gonna go back with Tua. He ain't gonna have a back-to-back bad game." He beats St. Louis People Champ because Tua scored big 26. He lost by 4.
Tua went off.
Huntley only scored 18 points. Tua would have made up for all his sins from the week before and got him a win on his back. But that didn't happen.
Why not?
Because he started Huntley.
So who's responsible for him starting Huntley?
There's the win-win.
No, ain't no win. I'm asking a simple question. This is you wanted to go down this alley.
It's his team.
I'm sorry. Who's responsible for starting Huntley?
It's his responsibility.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
We talking about the win-win advice you be giving because you didn't say it just one time. I mean, you made it an emphasis. You better go pick up Huntley. Better go pick up Huntley. He a fool if he don't go pick up Huntley. Huntley. Said I not one time did I say one word against it, one word for it. I just left it alone, but I seen it every time. You better go pick up Huntley. So, and I said, this is win-win advice for you. If Huntley
But
go
you
out
just said
there,
you didn't say one word against it.
I didn't. I said it's win. I said it's win-win advice that you giving out, because if Huntley don't get the job done and he lose, that's good for you in your division. If Huntley do get the job done, you can say, "Hey, I gave you some game-winning advice," but you didn't give game-winning advice. And
What do
now,
we say? What do we say every? What have we been
regardless of
saying?
what you
What
say,
have we been saying since the inception of this
hey,
show?
I'm not blaming you. I just said you
I didn't
gave
say you was blaming. I just
said
asked the
you gave
question.
win-win advice. And
What?
now his goal of the season to win the division is all but dead. There's no listen, I have no way Cheese the Die is gonna have an epic collapse. It's only he had lost 5 games. Cheese the Dine only got 2 games. Cheese the Dine should be said with leaving 4 games left. Am I right? No, 5 games left. Leaving 5 games left. It's over. That division is wrapped. It's a 2-man race for the division. He will not win
Is he
that
one of the two
division.
men?
No, it's between you and Cheese.
Fuck no, he not one of the two men.
Look at you. He'd still have a chance had he started tour, but you planted seeds, and now
Says the
you say,
motherfucking farm. Says the guy, the farmer in the Dale, looking ass nigga. You plant seeds every day.
I ain't playing. Listen, man. I'm just saying what happened. Okay. So Hat said, yeah, he not done. Okay, Sparks Bucks is not done. He still has a shot to make the playoffs, and if you get into the playoffs, you have a shot to win the championship.
All right.
But
So currently, Sparks Bucks is 3-5, fourth in that East, projected to hit 212. Lamar Jackson is back, 26.5. Tua set to get you 18, and Flowers 17. I believe Lamar Jackson gets the start. Kyler Murray, punk ass, 25 points. Ashton
what?
Genty.
What?
Genty is.
What are we talking about? Kyler Murray? Oh, is he playing?
He playing World Boss. I mean, Black Republicans.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. My bad.
You see what happens when y'all don't prepare. When you see what happens when you don't do your pre-show shit, you don't know shit like that. Kyler Murray should be back. Ashton Genty is having a come on type of middle to latter season. Tyrone Tracy's back as that number 1 running back out there in New York. So shout out to the Bucks for putting his voodoo hoodoo out there and getting Scatbo hurt. Xavier Worthy let you down.
Who got Scatbo hurt?
Huh?
You think he got Scatbo hurt?
I think he went out there and put some voodoo mojo on that shit.
I mean, Tracy gonna get volume, but Tracy not that good of a player.
Waddle's been acting the ass since Tua came back from his -1 outing. Theo Johnson, who Black Republicans has been touting as one of the greats, getting you 9-10 points a game. T. McMillan getting you 14. I honestly, this is real spill. This is real shit. I honestly believe that until he got need to get this motherfucking defensive tackle that's on buyout and go ahead and drop something. You actually got an empty bench spot. Go get you a defensive tackle, dude. And that should get you another 5 points. Get you to 190.
Maybe he put in claim for the Chargers head coach.
Maybe he did. But at the end of the day, still gonna do. I honestly believe that the Black Republicans have a chance to win this game. And this ain't hate. And if it was hate, Lord Hats would appreciate it. But I really think the Black Republicans have a chance to win this game. The question is, do they want to? I know the only game that matters to them is Week 10, but we'll get to that.
Stop it.
But
Stop it.
the Black
Stop it.
Republicans really have a chance to win this game. But the question is, do they want to? I know the Bucks. They need to, because this game right here, you lose it, any hopes of division championship and the playoffs are done. Done. 100% teetotally shit in the grass. Done. So the question still comes to this: does the Black Republicans want to win? I know that Sparks Bucks wants to win because what was it that he said? Get your wins up. I believe that. Get your wins up. So you need to get your wins up and hopefully go back to one game under 500. I just don't know if the Black Republicans want to win. I know they want to win Week 10. That's all that matters. So I honestly have Sparks Bucks pulling it out. But if Black Republicans wants to win, I bet they can pull this shit off.
It's amazing how you try to make something about you, and then you want Black Republicans to win just to shit on Sparks Bucks. But
I'm gonna shit on either one of them regardless.
Let me tell you the truth about the matter. Both of these teams are starting their best players. Black Republican all year has been starting his best players. And here's something that's really funny, because on the show last week, Mr. Bucks was, oh, he could do this and he could do that. And if all he had to do was do this, and then he could have did that. But when I go look at his roster and I break it down, because I study you guys and I study your psyche. I'm not.
It's that alley I'm talking about.
It's not an alley. It's not an alley. It's the fucking truth. I study you guys and I break it down and I can see. Bucks don't want to drop nobody on his bench. And you know how I can tell he don't want to drop nobody on his bench?
How?
Because he's got a starting cornerback. Don't even got nobody in that spot. And he's starting Winfield, who's on a fucking bye. But he can't get rid of those. He can't replace those two guys because he can't drop nobody. He can't drop
Trey Harris. That's a good rookie that's gonna probably take over one day. He can't
drop
Bill. Bill is on the fucking bench.
Yeah, he can't drop him though.
He can't drop Ollie Gordon because
he know I'll pick him up
easily. Jalen Noel, he
had a good game. He had a good game last week, and he started him on this good game. He's not dropping Fannin Jr.
He can't drop Fannin.
He don't want to drop the 49ers defense.
Levante David, that's his defensive stack.
That's his starting. He's not gonna drop that
kicker. Is number 2.
He's not gonna drop Brian Robinson because he waiting on
McCaffrey to die.
McCaffrey to get hurt, and he ain't dropping that. He's not dropping that Seattle tight end because I'll pick him up. See, this is where, and let me tell you guys something. This is where being in a chat room, this is where you can talk to your opponent. You can bluff them. Like, he can't drop nobody. He probably don't need to drop nobody. And that's what I guarantee you that's what he's thinking. I got a 220. If he's playing somebody else, he might make that move. But since he's playing, he's looking at the projections. I've got a 30-point lead in projections almost. I'm going to take this risk.
He got one cat going on Monday. So he going to have an empty cornerback spot and an empty safety spot. Yeah. All to avoid. Boy, if that comeback could bite him in the ass.
And, this is where you can bluff your opponent, or you could be dead ass serious and tell them, hey, if you drop AJ Warner, I'm going to pick him up. I'm waiting on you to drop him. Because as soon as you do, I'm going to make a bid for him. If you drop Brian Robinson Jr., I'm sure Brian, the City Lions will pick him up. So you better not drop him. And the San Francisco defense, you drop them if you want to. Somebody will pick them up.
Everybody they're going to spend some big money on that.
So whether it's a bluff or it's real, he can't drop those guys. He
can't take that chance.
Yeah, so he going with empty things. And it's funny because he was telling me last week this all black Republicans got to do, but black Republicans has actually been playing that way the whole season because he likes just about everybody on his bench, and he don't want to drop none of them. He'll rather have a zero in the lineup than drop somebody on the bench
that he thinks gonna come up next year because he's been bit by that bug. He talks about him all the time. Who he been bit by? Did he drop too early? Was it Chase Brown?
Chase Brown. He did. And I didn't got Chase Brown twice.
And the crazy part is Wilson already knows that he's in a losing season. The chance of him going,
he's starting it, but listen,
no. This ain't hate right here. This ain't hate. This is just saying he already knows he's in a losing season. Why should I drop any one of my guys that I think can go off? He talks about two constantly, and he talks about another guy that he thinks he could get trade value out of. And I get why Black Republicans is playing the way he is now, because there is no chance of making the playoffs. But you can actually get trade value for some of the guys that you're going to go try to get. You like draft picks, and you're going to try to build your team throughout the draft. And I respect it, and I fuck with it. So it's really not a lose-lose for him. He want to keep niggas on this bench. Now, the problem is, outside of Black Republicans, he said he was going to win his division. That was just, blowing smoke in the air, and he's long gave up that thought process and that dream. Bucks, not more than 2 weeks ago, was still talking that shit. Matter of fact, last week, even on last show, 4-5 days ago, he was saying how he finna make that push. But either A, you finna try to adopt the I'm gonna make that push, and you got to make some tough decisions, or you gonna go ahead and adopt the Black Republicans mindset of I ain't gonna win this shit no way this year anyway. Why give up or why drop motherfuckers that could potentially become valuable before the trade deadline or in the off season after the trade deadline? So you got decisions to make, big dog. You got lots of decisions to make. But again, I give the Black Republicans they flowers. I say it all the time. Y'all have built a great core, and I think y'all going places within the next 1 or 2 years. Sparks Bucks, you got some tough decisions to make, because at the end of the day, it is some motherfuckers out there that if you drop, some motherfuckers will, some motherfuckers won't, some motherfuckers might bluff, but whatever. You got the decisions to make. Now, as far as the winner of this, I really don't give a fuck.
Bucks should win. Even with those two guys, I just wanted to point that out. That last Sunday, as of Sunday, he was giving out this same advice, but he's actually using the strategy that
it's opposite of what he gave.
Yeah. When I was trying to defend it, and I was trying to, y'all just defending what's called. Now you're using the same fucking advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same option. But again, you don't, just like Bullyfoots didn't need 2 positions to bust your ass to give you that loss. you return as you passing it down to Black Republic. I think you don't need, especially with Jackson back, you don't need that. So
that was a heartbreaking loss last week on that Monday Night Move for the People's Champ.
Yeah, I mean, his guys didn't come through. Bill only gave him 3. Worthy, I think, only gave him 8. Was it 8?
8.
No, he gave him 10. He gave him 10. And then Hunt vultured 2 touchdowns, had 18 points. And Pachenko only gave him like 9, and then he got hurt at the end. That Pachenko injury is probably the best thing that could happen to him, because now he don't have to divide it. Pachenko only gave him 6.9. So, and Hunt had 18. And it's like, who you gonna pick? I probably would have played Pachenko myself too. I ain't gonna lie. Hunt has these games, but now with Pachenko out, you don't even have to make that decision. He could just throw Honey in. So I think he should win.
Yeah.
And that'll put him in. Like I say, he's still in the running for the 8th seed. Don't worry about, listen, Pivot. It's okay. It's okay. You said your goal was the division. It's okay to pivot. Get your ass in. No. Get your ass in the playoffs. That should be your new goal. You're not gonna win the division. It's okay. Don't have a fit. We get it. You was wrong. You look. We could.
Does that mean he got to see the Applebee's already?
Listen, that's his little thing for me. I didn't want to throw the Applebee's in his face. Try to make the playoffs, young guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can. I don't think you got no kill. Even with Lamar Jackson back, I don't think you got enough. I mean, you haven't.
You think it's too little, too late?
That 4-game losing streak is a killer. It's a killer.
Woo. You don't want it to be 5.
Definitely don't. But you still got a chance to get into the AC. And here's the thing. You got to continue beating these North teams. Stay, like I say,
stay vigilant.
Stay winning. And then here's your thing. You go in now. You got to go back into your division and win some games in your division. And if you can do that, then you look on the other side. The South is gonna beat up on each other. If you can handle let's say you confident in your team and you gonna go back in the division and win your game. Me and Brian got to play each other. Me and Brian right there, 7-8 seed. We got to play each other. One of us got to lose. That's the advantage. Then whoever lose got to go play somebody else that's, Chibo Burgers or World Boss. If they get them, bam. Now you right. You know what I'm saying? If they get Brian or if they get me, if Brian get me, then bam. You right there. That's what I'm saying. The South could literally knock each other off and
you could
slide right in. The same way I got Cheeks could slide into that first spot because the South knocking each other. You could slide right in that 8th spot because the South knocking each other. So you gotta keep winning.
So you saying don't tank like a bitch? Oh, okay, never mind. We're moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm give him there it is already. He already know he gets 1 mute per season. I'm just at the end of the day. Woo! We're gonna move on to that new North Side.
Before we move on, I can't stand that man tanking. I'm trying to breathe some life into him so he could, because you see him on the show.
That's when he showed up after 2 weeks.
You know what I'm saying? When he be on the show, he had this little goofy ass look on his face. Like he thinking something thought provoking, then he'd be like, you shouldn't have got the trade off because I think my trade was better.
What's up with that? That was crazy. Like it was to say somebody's bending to your, that shit was fucking crazy to me, man. Hey, shout out to Hance, man.
He wanted to
fuck your logic, boy. You become with Tracy.
Tracy and a first. I mean, Pearsall and a first for Tracy is absolutely insane. But that's the type of move you make when somebody's desperate. Gronk, he thought Gronk was desperate. So not only do I want your first, I want a young player who, when healthy, was putting up numbers.
He went out there and just showed up to the door with his dick in his hand. He just, just like, do.
Right. Your star player got hurt, and I got his backup. You want him, you pay me. And he just, listen, he wasn't expecting somebody else to make an offer. That's what happened. That's why I made it public, and I made it
He wanted his
price.
Soul.
Yeah, I made my offer at a reasonable price. And he just, listen, I've dealt with him in backline trades. Mm-hmm. I don't know how Chibo, maybe because it was Lamar Jackson, but I don't know how Chibo got off that trade to get the number 4 pick, to get Stroud, and still get JSA. Nobody knew that. I was on him about why would you give up JSN? He's an up and coming star. But I didn't know Jay. It's like if this motherfucker make a trade, not only does that player go be good, they go boom,
super stratosphere.
Yeah, because nobody seen that with JSN. Like I said, I was killing him. I was like, this dude up and coming. He had like 1,400 yards. He up and coming. But now this motherfucker's on a whole different level.
On them old Jefferson days.
Yeah, same thing with Javonte Williams. You know, and I hate to do this, you know, because I do it to myself privately sometimes. And I do it to myself privately. I don't do it publicly, where I look at it and I think, man, if I'd have just kept this, that, and that. But let's just for shits and giggles. This man has Stroud, JSN, Javonte Williams, and the number 4 pick. Now, I don't know who he would have picked, but the number 4 pick, them 4 right there, he still would have had Worthy. He still would have had Flowers. He wouldn't have Laporta, but he drafted Earl Fannin Jr.
Fannin Jr.
Yeah, who is a number 7 tight end right now. So it ain't like he needed Laporta.
Can you break that down again? So we talking
CJ Stroud.
4 pick Stroud.
He still has Stroud, who's 13th overall at quarterback right now.
Stroud.
He would have had the number 4 pick. JSN, who he had a bye week, so he number 2, but he's still the number 1. He's the number 1 wide receiver. He still had and he had Javonte Williams. And he still had both his draft picks.
He would be
damn near in first place.
Ass.
He probably be 7-1. Chiefs 6-2.
He definitely would have got his wins up. He would have got his wins up.
He'd be 7-1. And matter of fact, he'd be 7-1, and he'd be on the show right now. He'd be on the show right now, giving us hell. Giving us hell right now.
Giving us the business. And we couldn't say shit, but sit here and do this. Look, do this.
Saying it's a long season. Don't fuck
this is a long. Get your wins up. That's all we would hear all this. Get your wins up, nigga.
You like it just because you winning don't mean you can't lose in the playoffs. That's all we can say.
But is mine.
We ain't gonna cry with spilled milk.
Yeah. Ooh, but shit. Stroud, Javonte Williams, JSN, and still the number 4 pick.
Worthy.
Waddle.
No, he wouldn't have Waddle. He traded for Waddle, so he wouldn't have had Waddle. He wouldn't have had Waddle Pacheco, but he would have drafted. He drafted Fannin Jr. So he still had Fannin Jr. to draft. I mean, he would have had a really good team.
But if my aunt had nuts, she'd be my uncle. So we're moving on.
It's a lesson learned. Don't give up your up and coming star. I know he wanted Lamar Jackson, but and JSN for Lamar Jackson. I mean, he got Laporta too.
And then Lamar went out for 3-4 games.
Just talking to Chibo, and he said it on the show itself. He really wanted Laporta, and I think that's where he threw in 4 and JSN. Because he was getting Lamar. He thought Lamar was a generational talent, which is true. And then he really wanted Laporta. And he probably didn't see Fannin. He did a trade before the draft. So he really didn't know for sure he was going to get Fannin Jr. But he wanted Laporta. But hindsight 2020, we just go back and look at it. It's like,
the only good move?
It's the right move.
Shit, you made a bunch of not right moves. Moving on, we go up to the New Northsiders and Broad Street Bullyfoots. Both third in their divisions. New North Side is projected to hit 190.
Hey, before you break this down, man, let's get this one over with. We spent a lot of time on some other people. Let's not
This ain't
break
nothing
this
to talk
down.
about. This is what I be talking about, people.
I don't think neither one of them want to win, but somebody has to.
Uh-huh.
And I think it'll probably be.
I got Chuck.
You think? I don't know. I mean, Bullyfoot.
I got Chuck. He still got Javonte Williams, and Barashi Bullyfoot's got Trevor Lawrence. Trash.
He got Trevor Lawrence, ETN, and Travis Hunter.
All I'm gonna say this is, listen, y'all. This is what we be saying. It's a lot of games out there that we don't necessarily give a fuck about, and we just we gotta mention them because we gotta mention them, and we kind of glaze over them, give them they dues. Because these two motherfuckers, they don't talk shit. They just go quietly about their season, and they go out there and do what they need to do. It's you motherfuckers that come out here talking shit. Motherfuckers that want to come out here and get in the chat and go out there, be bravado and talk all this good shit. And the motherfuckers know I'm talking about. It's motherfuckers is in plural. We know the motherfuckers. One nigga wear a red tie. The other nigga always got a motherfucker pirate on his shirt. We just gonna keep that shit because that spotlight is hot. That spotlight is hot. When you want to jump out there in the shit, that's why they got sidewalks, niggas, because the streets ain't for everybody. We gonna glaze over this game because we don't give a fuck about what they do.
But shout out to them both. They do both got their best starting lineup. But I can guarantee you they'd rather have the higher draft pick. Bullyfoot's win, he goes to 3-5.
But they men. They let their nuts hang.
They got their best lineup. Just like Wilson. They put their best lineup in. He's done it all year. Best lineup.
All right, last but not least.
Shout out to Trevor Lawrence and that Jaguar stat. We gonna kick the Raiders' ass. You a Raiders fan, ain't you?
Moving on, people. We got the People's Champ first in that North Division at 5-3, projected to hit 215. Jamar Chase, 25 big points. Puka is back, children. And you got Flacco out there getting you a dub where he picked up off the trash heap, or did he buy it from his cousin? Who knows? On the other side, you got the 5-3. The ass kicker, second in that East. 223 on the projection. You got Drake May, Josh Jacobs, and Jordan Love. Jordan Love is going to get the start, people. And at the end of the day, this is a big one. He believes that Brandon can lose this one and probably the next one and still win his division. The ass kickers is on a mission. They are nipping at the heels of the Mr. 10-2 cheese the motherfucking dime. We already gave up on Lord Hats. He down there in a slobber knocker with fucking black Republicans. Flacco's questionable. Josh Jacobs is questionable. Labaconke's questionable. Josh Downs is questionable. I remember one week, I was mentioning this kid named Malik Neighbors, and you looked at me crazy and was like, "Who the fuck is Malik Neighbors?" Malik Neighbors ain't shit.
I know who Malik Neighbors was.
I know. Brock Bowers has returned. Keon Cole.
Why'd you bring up Malik Neighbors for anyway?
I said Malik Washington. I said Malik Neighbors. I meant Malik Washington. I'm sorry.
Oh, Malik Washington.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Keon Coleman has been taking a beating in the motherfucking chat, ladies and gentlemen. Kamani Vidal's been playing like the guy that he was drafted to be. RJ Harvey's been coming on as of late. Last week he got 26 big points. He has 22 points in week 4. So every 4 weeks he's getting the dubs. But every other week that is not a derivative of 4, he gets single digits. I think you sold him trash. Puka returns. Stephon Diggs is questionable. This is and this nigga went out here and got Bam Knight. I forgot about Bam Knight. Carter got cut. Hey, y'all, listen. This is going to be interesting because People's Champ, he does not need this game. The ass kickers, they because
why do you keep saying that?
What? Black Republic?
Everybody needs a game.
You said that the People's Champ was not in any danger of anything. It's your words. I'm just going off your shit.
He's not.
All right. So the ass kickers, they need this in order to maintain and keep pace with the number one team in the East so that they can go back and face them in week 13.
He needs this game too.
Okay. Well, who gonna win it? You want your breakdown? I'm saying that I'm gonna win it. Period.
I'm sure. You always say you're gonna win. I think you freaked against yourself one time on this show. But that being said, I don't know.
Ooh, I'm gonna give him camera one. I want to hear. I don't know because I'm gonna camera one. That's you.
All right, here. You know how I feel about killers. Puka got New Orleans. It's Puka first game back. You know they gon' in New Orleans is trash.
They gonna feed that nigga.
And then Chase is playing Chicago.
Vontae Smith on bye. That hurts. Takai Smith is on bye. That hurts.
Chicago.
My entire defense, safety, cornerbacks, and linebacker on bye.
I like. I mean, I actually like your team. Love been playing great. Josh Jacobs been money. He's playing Tennessee. I'm not a big fan of Malik Washington. I don't know why you even brought him up. Brock Bowers is back, and Vidal's been playing good. Just the depth, because over on the other side, I mean, Flacco's gonna get his money. If Flacco plays, he's gonna get his money because him and Chase, Flacco's been a bucket with the Bengals. I think Aaron Jones will have a better game. I just think depth-wise, Harvey's going up against Houston. That's going to be a tough matchup. Bam Knight, Dallas. Everybody scores against Dallas. So, but I don't know. That's a Monday night game, too. I like your depth. I mean, if I was picking, I would pick you. I'm got you. I like your depth of play. I like you. You got more depth. Now, I'm not a big fan of Keon Coleman right now, especially going up against KC and Malik Washington. Baltimore's defense is trash, but Malik Washington, I'm not. I don't know why you. Who is Malik? I told you about Malik Washington, and even when I said that he went, he on what's called. I would probably start PJ Washington. It's just me. I'm not telling you to start him, but if it was me and I had to pick between Malik Washington and PJ Washington, I would go PJ, especially against the Raiders. Raiders ass. Jaguars is one of the greatest teams in the NFL this year. I know we 4-3. I know people don't believe in us. We ain't earned it yet, but be the best team.
I'm not going to let you sit up and glaze the motherfucking Jaguars.
So what? Wait a minute. Last time we talked about PJ or Parker Washington. I don't like PJ. Last time we talked about Parker Washington. How many times did you say he's a great young player?
I don't know. I guess more than once.
It'd be fair to say you said it 5 times. Every time he made a play, Parker Washington, that's a great young player, great pickup, great up and coming player.
Okay.
How many times have we in the chat room you said, "Oh, Malik Washington, oh, that's a great up and coming player"?
Many times.
And how many times has he had great up and coming games?
Who's getting the start? Who do I believe in more? Yeah, you see, this is the thing, and I'll go ahead and say it. I don't listen to the outsiders or the naysayers. I GM and coach my own team.
I don't mean nothing.
Because it's been times when we gonna name a few times where I've been on the show with this guy over here.
Let's talk about
Malik. But when I said Malik Willis was going this, that, and the other, he laughed at me until 3 weeks later he had to come out here and say, "Damn, you was right." When I said anything about Lamar Jackson, he laughed at me, and now we talking about he's a generational talent. There are many times that I went out there and he's laughed at me on anything that I've said and I've done. But I go with my gut and my guy. When I went and got Carter, he said, looked at the camera. He said into the camera. He said, start him. 19 points later, I started him. So at the end of the day, I run my team, and I don't listen to the naysayers. I don't
Hey,
listen to
run your
outside
team.
influence. I don't listen to the noise, people. I
Run your
run my
team.
shit. So at the end of the
Run
day,
your
who's
team.
starting?
You're going to start Malik with Washington.
Yes.
Run your team. I will say this. On the other side, you got some fucking dogs. You got
Dog.
some fucking killers. Guys who put up numbers. Not guys who ain't had more than 40 yards of receiving yards all year in Malik Washington. He haven't had a game. Like last week, he had 14 because he got a touchdown. They was blowing out Atlanta. So don't make that even in his best game of the year. Let's go look at it. Even in his best game of the year, where it was a fucking blowout because Atlanta didn't show up in his best game of the year. 4 catches, 36 yards. Best game of the year. He don't catch long passes. He right close to the goddamn line of scrimmage and get tackled. Now you go look at Parker Washington. He didn't have multiple games where he didn't score or he didn't have over fucking 50 yards. Well, at least 2. That's still multiple.
Yeah.
And he's just a better player. He's a better player. And they playing.
I guess we'll discuss this on the next show, right?
They playing a worse team. Oh, we gonna see it tomorrow night. They playing the Ravens. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to jack up your squad or make you pick the wrong guy. I'm just saying Parker Washington, who is a Jaguar, I'm gonna shoot my shit for Mr. Washington. Shoot my shit for Mr. Washington. Parker Washington, the Jaguar. But we can watch it tomorrow. We'll see.
We definitely gonna watch it tomorrow.
I will say this: we're not gonna be blaming Tua for anything Washington does.
Hey, shout out to the people. Y'all put out there in the comments or put in the chat room. I will go ahead and put up the Zoom link if y'all want to watch the Thursday night game as a league.
I got you winning.
Oh, okay.
I got you winning.
Me too. But other than that, man, this is going to be.
But if you lose, it'll be on the back of Washington and Coleman.
Really?
I think so. I think if you lose, it's going to be because Washington and Coleman fucked you and one of his killers went off. And Parker going to be on the bench for 15 points, 17 points.
Ooh.
Parker going
to
to have 17
points. You look dead in the camera on that. You said that with some heart, cuz.
He a Jaguar going up against the Raiders. He gonna whoop some ass.
Okay. I definitely am interested in seeing that shit. So hey y'all, this has been the show, man. This is definitely we short one again. But you know a loss will do that shit to you.
He'll be back on Sunday. He'll be here on Sunday. Side guy. He'll be here on Sunday.
Cause he playing the Black Republicans.
Well, he wasn't. Listen, man, he ain't been here on Wednesday all year, so it ain't like he deviating from anything.
Yeah,
but I mean, hey,
with y'all. We just fuck with.
He our guy. He's still our guy.
All day long. Shout out to motherfucking.
Y'all got East Division rivalry going on, but we're gonna breathe so loud. I'm pumping the young man up. I show this is one thing I don't do because year one, and it pissed me off so bad. When me and Black Republicans was going at it, he was like, man, I was having a down year, and he was like, man, I feel sorry for Roy. That shit right there sent me over the edge. But since then, I felt like him making that comment. Since then, it was kind of like when what's his name? CJ Stroud grabbed Caleb Williams.
Like, it's like you keep on working, young man. You keep on doing your thing.
And since then, you know, you see where he was up here, I was down there, and it's just bam. So I'm not gonna ever say I feel sorry for somebody because I don't like that shit.
I feel sorry for your mother.
But You know what I'm saying? I'm a big bro, your ass,
Ooh.
Sparks. I'm a big bring your ass here. Put your hand in my pocket.
Don't do that. Don't
Put
do the
your
nigga
hand
like.
in my pocket and learn from your big bro. You know what I'm saying?
Grab my
Learn from your
pocket.
big bro. Learn I will when I turn left, you turn left. You know what I'm saying? If I decide to back up, I want to stumble over you. If we running and I come to a stop, you better run into the back of me. That's you like my little puppet dog, and I'm gonna drag your ass across the finish line. You still gonna be you still gonna be at Applebee's. I can't do miracles over here, but
Woo!
let's get you to 7 wins. Come on. Let's get you to
He ain't never
7
had no
wins
more than since he had this team, no
since he
more than
came
5 or
back.
6.
No, it's been 6, 7 wins will be an improvement since he been back. Now,
Uh-huh.
before when he was in, he was putting up 12s and 11s, but then he sold out for the
It
for the
sold
fifty
out. What was
dollars,
it, $50?
$50, and we got Big Lawrence,
And look
the
what Big
legend,
Lawrence did to that team.
the
Mm,
legend.
mm, mm.
He made the playoffs last year.
Look what he did to that team. Don't do that. Shut your ass up. Look, listen, y'all.
He didn't make the playoffs last year.
Yeah, one time since he took over the
There
team.
you
He took
go.
over a 12-win team.
Don't matter. No, he
It
didn't
didn't
take
matter.
over to it.
Anyway,
No.
y'all, this the alley I be talking about. Listen, this has been the show, people. From me to you, you to yours. I'm gonna let Roy for the Records crew talk to the people.
We'll see y'all this weekend. That's a big weekend for Tmpc going up against who's playing?
Yeah,
Going
yeah,
up against the
exactly.
Missouri Kings. No, but seriously, we got the champ versus Chibo. Champ is reeling. He nearly need this game. Everybody got some good game. We
Cheese
got a
going up against Said, World Boss.
World Ball.
I'm really interested in World Boss and El Patron. I ain't even fucked up about UCD Lions and Gronk either.
We'll see.
These are some big games. All of these games are some big games.
Pittsburgh defense has been exposed, and we'll see if what's his name JT goes the fuck off. World Boss gonna need LBJ Bijan to even it out.
Well, it's gonna be interesting, y'all. I can't wait till the next show because it's gonna be very, very interesting. So from me to you, you to yours, I want everybody to see your motherfuckers out there. But from us, we're gonna say this. Peace.
Peace.